From Parker Rink, it's hockey night on Aganis Way. Bernie Corbett, Mark Linehan, glad you could join us. Ferentz dances in off the far point. To Curry on the slump for a shot there, save. Rebound loose in a goal. The Terriers follow it up. Matt Corsia.
Murray got a little bit farther out of the net than he would like to. I think he thought he had that rebound, but 1, 2, 3, 4 Terriers around the puck to catch that one in hard.
Up over the line comes Farmer. Farmer centers one, and Chow right to the goal mouth, and Tucker stole them cold.
Terry defenseman realized that it's going to be a physical night early.
Over the line, Delgaizo got a drop man. Chafee shifting. Chafee come in front. Glove saved by Tucker, and he hangs on. Oh my.
Like to see that confident look in the goaltender, Bernie Tucker, just kind of flashing that glove. 2 Minutemen forwards, 2 good Minutemen forwards standing right on the doorstep looking for a rebound. 3 of them actually when you look at the replay.
And just stoned an All-American. Terrier's looking to cruise 3-on-2. Ferentz pulls up, got a man trailing. Karate down central. He's it off for Harper. Harper behind the goaltender. And a goal! The Terriers have a 2-0 lead. Hit there on Mika. Shabbat now for a shot attempt and a goal! Gabe Shabbat goes near side, stick side, and the Terriers with some hard work below the dots have a 3-0 lead.
Good job by...
Now they shift in front. Master Simone for Ferentz and a goal! Oh, the Terriers move it sweetly to set up David Ferentz and now have a 4-0 lead. Their playoff series at the end of the 17-18 season, Mark. And there's the first one for the Minutemen. Casaro finally breaks through. The puck gets pushed by, and now the Minutemen trying to jailbreak the other way. Chafee holds it in front for Chow and a goal. Instead, peeled away by the Terriers, but Zach Jones kept it in, got it back for a shot and a goal. Caught Gonzalo, turns over Delgaizo for the wraparound, puck loose. Still loose and grabbed by Tucker. He says, here it is, I got it in the glove.
Yep, he's had a glove tonight, that's
alertly.
For sure. Yep.
5 seconds, Terriers just trying to eat that clock. Keep it running, keep it running. And now to the net goes Leonard, but denied, and time runs out.
Yeah, I'm proud of the way we hung in there in the third period. Obviously, you get a 4-goal lead. We run to duress quite a bit in the first period. A lot was stemmed from face-offs. It was like a lacrosse game. I think it started with possession of the puck, and they do a good job of making it retreat. So UMass played a really good game. The difference of the game was obviously Tucker. He was terrific. And we get some guys that can make plays, and I thought we defended well at our net. They had a lot of shots. They didn't have a ton of second shots. I thought we did a really good job of boxing out. And like I said, Tucker was the difference. And sometimes your goalie needs to be the best player for you to win, and he kept us in there in the first, and we scored 3 in the second, and then just kind of hung on. But I thought in the third we started to play a little bit smarter and get the puck into their zone, and we had some good extended shifts. On one good extended shift, we just made a bad read. We jumped down, they poke a puck, they scored 2-on-1. So we're gonna have to be ready to go tonight. There's 2 hard-fought points in our league, and they're a tough opponent, so we're going to have to get some rest and be ready for tomorrow night.
You had some games this year where maybe you could sympathize with UMass and you had better chances, but just weren't able to put it away. Tonight you had fewer chances, but able to get it done. Kind of what helped you guys do that?
Well, I thought we went to the net pretty well. I think we did a good job. We scored a hard forechecking goal with Shabbat, really good shift. We scored a scramble off the rush with Cam Karate going to the net, and us making a play off the rush and scoring. We scored a highlight reel goal at the end of the period that should have gave us a little bit more momentum going into the third. We can make plays. We're scoring close to 4 goals a game, and we just got to continue to get better and play smarter with the puck. There was so many turnovers we had, and they do a good job of hemming in. They throw everything at you on the forecheck, so you have to make hard plays to get it out. And when we didn't, they had extended time. When we did, we could put a little pressure on them. Matt You know what? I think he's being rewarded for the hard work. You know, he had a good summer. He's in good shape. He's a big, strong guy. He's played a little higher in the lineup this year. He's gotten a little more ice time, and all of his goals have been, right at the net. So he's going to the dirty areas, and he does a good job of and putting them home. And he's got 2 goals, one extra attacker for a delayed call on a power play, and then 1 extra attacker at the end of a game. So he's been out there in some. He's a big body at the net, and he's got pretty good hands around the net. He's better around the net than he is off the rush, but he's got a good shot, and he's strong, and he's hard to deal with around the cage. So he's done a good job. He's a big part of it, and I'm happy for him.
You mentioned Cam Crowley a minute ago. His first game back from injury. What did you see from him?
Oh, he's tough. He's strong. Stabilized our decor. Had a lot of good plays that don't get noticed. He was involved in that 1 goal where he was crashing into the net off the rush. But he was terrific for not playing for a long time. And they're a strong team. He's playing versus some of their better players, and they got some big bodies that can move, and he did a really good job. I thought our decor in general did a good job. I thought he was really good. I thought Fensor was really good. I think it was his best game, so it was nice to see him kind of rebound and have his best game. Played really smart, used his feet, did a really good job in all 3 zones, so we were really happy with him. Well, we just, obviously we congratulate on the win. You celebrate it for about 20 minutes, and then you got to recover and get ready for the next game. Just really going over the schedule to get prepared for tomorrow. What we did well, what we didn't do well, what we need to improve on, and just make sure the guys get some rest, get some fluids, and that was a hard-fought game. And we've had a lot of guys dinged up, so a lot of guys that were dinged up this week that played that we know about, that not a lot of people know about. So we've got guys battling. So we're just going to make sure we get as much rest as we can and get mentally prepared and physically prepared for the game.
We worked hard behind the net, and then I think the guy fell behind me. At least that's what they told me. And so I had all day, and I just tried to get a little moving before the shot, and it worked. So I'll take it.
49 saves. You've had probably a lot of important performances over your career. This one was pretty big.
Yeah, it felt good. That was a really, really good team. Obviously playing in the finals last year. So we're really happy for the 2 points, but we know we gotta compete again tomorrow night.
For both of you here, UMass made a push there in the 3rd period. What do you have to do to control things and make sure you held on to it?
I just thought it was a team effort. Everyone was pulling on the rope, and yeah, we definitely didn't make it as easy for ourselves as we could have, but I like to compete overall.
Yeah, I mean we're learning to win as a team, and tonight was a start for that. So definitely the first 2 periods of the game were big, and we held on at the end, and we got to keep improving on that. So that was good.
You have a lot of younger guys among the forward course this year. So what have you seen from them, and how have they kind of progressed?
I mean, we have a lot of skill, a lot of depth, and we got to keep getting better at just doing the right things for the whole game instead of 55 minutes or 50 minutes. So with the young team, it's especially important to go with just teaching them to be mature and doing the right thing all game and not getting too antsy to make we'll say selfish plays, but it's not really selfish plays. It's just trying to make a play.
What's it like for you to go from one hockey culture to another?
It hasn't been too challenging, in a large part because we have some really good upperclassmen leadership here, and they made me feel welcome right away, and I'm just happy to do whatever I can for the team.
What adjustments do you need to make to go into tomorrow and get another win?
Well, we did a pretty good job at defending our net tonight, so I think we need to make sure we do that again. And then we need to make sure we adjust to the little things that they do consistently, that we can kind of work on being more aware of what they're trying to do, and then just kind of exploit that and work on our side of the game using what they do.